Howdy folks, how are you all doing? My name is Reese and welcome back to our Twilight Forest Let's Play adventure. I'm down here in the mines. They call it a mine. Mostly just me though. I'm the one who calls it a mine, where I've been using the divining rod to seek out little things. Don't get too excited about this. I put that there to fill in the holes as I was digging the tunnel. Don't think that that's like a little dungeon or something. That would be cool if it was. But it's not. That's just the bottom of the world. I don't know why I felt the need to, like, prove it to you. Like, no, look, we're at bedrock, basically, here. Let me go ahead and just verify for you. But I've been using the divining rod to suss out the location of diamonds, and, mostly diamonds, and a bit of gold. We're gonna need these things moving forward. That's not all I've been doing, though. I've been a busy boy, and if you look here, something I mentioned may be doing in the future has already occurred. I have replaced all of the ladders with vines. They're growing everywhere. And before you get concerned, don't worry, they don't whisper things to me, like some other plants you might be familiar with. So, that's been wonderful. Oh, look at this big piece here, huh? Have a look at this. How did I do this, you might be wondering? Well, it's quite simple. First off, we set the 3 trees, okay? Pretty straightforward. And then I just made some additional casting tables and some additional, why can't I speak, some ingot casts. And from that point forward, you just click through here, and then you collect these 1, 2, 3, 4. That didn't quite work. Everything's a little bit laggy right now, and I don't really know why. Oh, should we go check the quarry? I wonder if the quarry's doing something weird, like spewing things out all over the place. We'll go check. That could be causing lag. You can also fill up the casting basin, but that doesn't make the nice bricks. We want seared bricks, not seared stone. You can use seared stone to build a large smeltery, but I didn't want to. As you can see, we can hold many items. That doesn't really get it across, does it? Scrolling through emptiness there. Let me try to emphasize that in some way. Let's grab 17 iron ore. Remember, this will double it. We'll put that in there, and as you can see, yeah, that's right. Each one of these is a line, so every time this ticks down 1, look at that, we can stick so much in here, I don't know the exact math. This can go. I was using this as a staircase to reach the top, to kind of make the whole operation a little easier, but I guess I can get rid of that now. We could make it bigger if we punched into the trees, but I really don't want to, so the other alternative would be to build it out that direction, so kind of move all of this and extend it out, and if we did that, if we extended this thing out by 1, it would be this inner block times this inner block, more blocks. We might do that. That could be fun. But that's not all that I've done. If we have a look over here, you might remember we've got these vines, and these vines make an excellent way to get up and down. And down here you'll see that I've not really done anything else down here, except for I went around the Twilight Forest and collected more fireflies, and I brought those back here so that, you know, it's plenty well lit down here. I'm pretty sure... Oh, I extended the platform. Was that in the last video? I can't remember now. It's been a while. It's been a while. There should be a timestamp. You know, because there's the whole time dilation situation. So I don't really know when you'll be watching this your time, but you'll see how much time has passed for me. Let's go check on the quarry real quick. Actually, before we do that, we're going to risk leaving the horse out so that I can come up here and grab some more charcoal. Because I've had charcoal cooking pretty much this whole time. So, we're not getting full stacks here. But, I've been felling the forest. That's been a great deal of fun. You'll notice as we go along that there are even fewer trees now than there were previously. Particularly in that direction. I like this better. A nice manicured forest. Sometimes, if you've ever been in, around, or near, like a state park or a national park, you'll know that when the underbrush gets a little too hectic, they'll do a controlled burn. This is like that, but with a lot more effort involved. Okay, not to say that a controlled burn is easy. Not at all. You do risk burning down an entire forest. These people are experts, though. They know what they're doing. But, I actually had to go out physically with an axe and cut these things down one at a time. But, I'll tell you what, the Arborator has made that easy going. It's been such a joy and delight to use this tool. I love it. I have not checked on the quarry in a while. So this is going to be our first look at how far it has progressed. And also, is it still running? Okay, so these are about halfway full, so we might need to add more. And then up top here, we're doing fine. We're doing just fine. We got almost a stack of iron, you might have noticed. These are doing okay. we'll top off what we can, and we'll give nothing back. It looks like we can top off all of them. We still only have one side firing for right now, and we're not even down to ground level yet. I guess we would have noticed that on approach if we were down level with... Would it be sea level, I guess? I actually don't know. I actually do not know. Well, that's fun, all the same. I'm actually not done, though. There's quite a bit more that I want to do. And in order to do that, I'm going to need to continue felling trees. I'm going to need to continue mining. So I did want to just hop back in here, because it's been a hot minute since I recorded the previous episode. Again, I don't know how that works with all the time dilation for you fine folks. But what we need to do is we need to go ahead and build some elevators. Because I noticed, like, you know what? Climbing up, it's not that far down to the bottom, and it's not that far up to the top. But you know what's faster than climbing on vines and ladders? Is instantaneous teleportation, which is effectively how the elevators work. They're pretty simple to build. All you need is wool, which we have an abundance of. It says white. I really don't think that it matters. I think we could use any color we wanted to. We could use white, because we're not missing out on 8 white. Probably also use gray, because we wouldn't be missing out on that either. We have so much of it. We might even be able to use brown. I don't know. We'll find out. The recipe showed white, but again, I doubt if it matters. Only have one ender pearl? That's not an ender problem, okay? Applesauce? Ooh, I've got them. Apple jeans? That's an apple bottom. I know the hip music. I know what the kids are singing about. I've watched Barney. I know what's going on. Philosopher's Stone. Love that. And then iron. Love that as well. And then crafting station. And then ender pearls. We got 4 of those bad boys, which is more than what we needed. Let's try with the gray first. Oh, look, it just made an elevator. Is that a gray elevator, though? Ooh, interesting. This will be a white one, then. Ooh. Ooh, they are different. Brown? Brown? I don't know why I said it like that, but why not? And then, how does the recipe... Hold on, let's look at this, and then we'll look at uses. And then we'll just thumb through here till we find out whether or not there's 14 different elevators you can build. Oh yeah, there's an individual recipe for each of them. It's odd that it doesn't just have the one recipe and then... Well, I guess it's because it's a different product each time. Well, let's go ahead and experiment with this here, right? We're going to get rid of this block, and we're going to replace it with the... I guess we'll do the white one up top, like the sky, right? Like that's the highest place you can go. And then you have... It upsets me that they don't say what color they are, but I know that one's gray. So right here, we will put the brown one, because that's like brown, ground level, and you should be able to just stand on it and jump. And jump. And jump. Oh dear. Does it only work with other ones of a matching color? Shift. 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 Uh-oh. This is upsetting. I didn't think that's how that worked. Although I can see some intriguing ways you might be able to use that. Let's create another light gray one. Because light gray is the other one we have an abundance of. This is interesting. This is an interesting conundrum that we found ourselves in here. So we will replace this one with a gray. And we replace this one also with the gray. Ah, okay. There we are. I don't know why there was that little bit of hesitation. Really? So you can only go from one matching color to the other. I'm going to put elevators in here with the wool for no real reason. I guess because they have similar colors? Maybe? And the other thing I was going to do today was go on a grand adventure on my horse to go see if we could go shear the Hedgemaze way over there. It takes actual real-life minutes to get over there. So we're going to go ahead and do that. And if along the way we detour to shear sheep, or in this case rams, or whatever we come across, we have to. We have to do that so that we can make all of these matching ladders. I'm going to do what I have to do. I mean, we're actually heading in the complete wrong direction. And that's okay. Ooh, big angry wolves. Look at them, they're all like lined up there. Goodness, that's intimidating. How did you get up there? You rapscallion, you rambunctious little pup. You know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of another dog I know. Lucky Lou Dog. Executive producer of today's episode, courtesy of our Patreon, patreon.howdyfolks.net. Lucky Lou Dog, thank you for your support. I appreciate it. And I hope that you enjoy this episode, and I hope that you all enjoy this episode. Specifically, our executive producer, though, Lucky Lou Dog. He's the kind of guy to climb up a tree. Well, the kind of dog, even. I gotta tell you, it might be a long journey, but it's a very peaceful journey. It's actually quite lovely, and I don't mind it one bit. This has been a beautiful ride across this verdant plain. Come here. It's also not a plain, it's a forest. Can I actually break this? That damages me. Interesting. Unfortunate. It said currently harvestable, but that's a lie. What if I use something like that? No, that just cuts down big swaths of it. Can I collect the maze stone? It says that it's an effective tool. That would suggest to me that this would work. It kinda does. I mean, it definitely broke, but then what do I do with it? Is there anything else around here we want to go do real quick? I think that's where the Hydra is, and I'm pretty sure you gotta go fight, like... Someone left a rhyme about fighting a Minotaur, I think is what they were getting at there. Do we want to run by real quick and just kind of see what that looks like? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's starting to look swampy. Right ahead. That is some swampy Louisiana vibes. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm gonna go on foot from this point forward, thank you. Are these bigger than average lily pads? They are. They're 4-block lily pads. That's beautiful. Gators around here would be a great touch, but I doubt if we're gonna get anything like that. Oh, you know what we need? Hold on a minute. We have something special for this. We have the magic map. Does it extend this far? Oh, I mean, it kind of looks like we're off the map, unless that's us, like, way over here on the left side. But is that just, like, signifying where we are, but we're off the map? It kind of looks like it, because whatever that white thing is on the far left side, it's not moving right now. Yeah, so actually that's pretty useless unless we make another one. And the recipe for that, I don't even remember anymore. So the blank magic map, that's the one. We have to get another one of these. Torchberries, raven feather, we can make another one. We can absolutely make another one. We'll bring it with us when we actually come over here to... I just kind of wanted to see if I could find the darn thing. We have rapidly just gone from the point of today's episode to running through a swamp. With no particular destination in mind, except for Big Hill, that may or may not, we don't know yet, have a Hydra. And yes, I did shoot past it by mistake. That was an accident. I see it now over here. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, no, we gotta go fight the fellers who have half man, half bear pig cow bodies. Where are you? Where are you, little rapscallions? What are those? Are those slime islands? That's kind of what that looks like. I'd be able to see those though if those are slime islands. Oh my gosh, I can see it. I can touch you now. Once I build like a big elevator or something. Right then. I guess I have to find, unless that's that perfect circle. That seems too, oh, there's one like right there as well. That's way too close to this, though, to be what we need to enter in order to, because we gotta fight the mini-boss. I think we might have to first figure out, we're gonna have to go make a new map. We're gonna make a new map. Don't go over there. That's nightmare fuel. That's fire in the air. I guess we can skirt as close to it as possible, though, just for the remainder of this journey back. Can we see? Oh, yeah. You know what? I know for a fact. Because at some point in the past, and I don't know when exactly, but at some point in the past, I did do a whole bunch in the Twilight Forest. I don't remember what series that was a part of. I don't remember if that was 3 years ago or 13. I've been doing YouTube long enough that it's feasible it could have been 13. At some point, I remember fighting the Hydra. You gotta jump up on the Hydra's back, and Danny DeVito was there. or something along those lines. I couldn't tell you for sure one way or the other. What is that? What just happened there? Why did that happen? Hello? I was just walking away. Where did the fire come from? Out of that? A fire jet. No kidding. Alright, that's fun. Oh, there's a little fella too. Are you related to the fire jet? Are you... You know what? He's here with a book. This fella is here to tell us what to do next. An explorer's notebook written in fireproof paper. Fire is a trivial obstacle for a master explorer such as myself. I have traversed seas of fire and swam through oceans of lava. I'm calling BS! The burning air here is an interesting variation, but ultimately no hindrance. What does stop me, though, is that I have encountered another protection spell, this time surrounding a mighty creature that must be king of this fire swamp. This is not the first protection spell I have encountered. And I am beginning to unravel the mysteries of how they work. If this spell is like the others, it will be sustained by a powerful creature nearby. Surrounding the fire swamp are several wet swamps, and under those swamps are labyrinths full of minotaurs. The logical choice to bind such a spell to would be some sort of powerful minotaur, different in some way from the others that surround it. Yeah, there's the answer to that question. I was going to try to go over there to that cabin, but it looks like it's protected by fire, so I think the fastest... Because I don't want to poke around trying to find the entrance to a labyrinth. If we just go and we make a map and we come back later, we'll be able to pinpoint the exact location of the labyrinth. Where are we relative to that circle we saw earlier? That's the house, that's us. You know what? If you kind of look at it, it's like swamp, 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 and I guess that's the fourth swamp. But I don't really see anything over here that looks like the entrance to a labyrinth. Again, we could spend eons searching around the swamp for an entrance. They might not even have entrances. You might just have to start digging, you know what I mean? Or we could just go build a map. We can go build a mighty map that'll tell us exactly where to go, and that definitely seems like the better call. Not that that's even what we're here for right now, because it isn't. We didn't come here for that. Is this it? Well, son of a gun. Is this it? Alright, they're in kind of little domes. Alright, you can't really see it from the air unless, like, you happen to be standing in it and then you realize, is there other little domes around here? Probably right there. That's probably a little dome. And then if we look around here long enough, we'll probably find another one. I don't see it, but I'm telling you, it's likely to be over here. There's likely to be another one somewhere around in here. That is funny. Okay. We're just assuming that we've stumbled into it. We're going to set up a little marker here. New waypoint. Cowman. And then obviously we've got to have a icon that expresses that concept. And wheat is definitely the way to go. And it needs to be brown like a cow. How now, brown cow? We don't, I mean, if we had slightly better loadouts, right? And if we weren't carrying so much stuff with us, the temptation would be to just go have a look down there, you know? Just go poke around and see what we may find. That would be the temptation. Get our crossbow, you know, and then maybe also, where's our magic staff of death? Did I not bring it? Did I leave it? No, there it is right there. The Scepter of Life. That's exactly the opposite of a Staff of Death, a Scepter of Life. But it gets the... What happened there? Should we just go poke around a little bit? It looks like there's a way out if we need to. We can just take the vines back out. Okay, I don't see any Minotaurs. Well, son of a gun. Son of a gun. Like on command. Oh, he fly. He zoom. He's zooming. Oh, he's a toughen too. He's a toughen. Come here, feller. Oh, gosh, he does like a... You know what he's doing? He's charging's what he's doing. That's interesting. I didn't know they could do that. Is that what this has become? Where's my shield? I think that's what this has become.